Good morning, ma'am. Any good editorials to read today?
Yes, absolutely. There are two very important editorials in the Hindu newspaper today, and both are very important, very relevant for UPSC examination. So come, let's have a look. The first editorial is Exploited Workers, a labor policies empty promise, written by Regimon Kuttappan, and the article reports on the plight of women workers on India's east coast who have entered the seafood processing industry and under false promises. Now, they were recruited with assurances of benefits under the Employees State Insurance Act (ESI) and the Employees Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provision Acts, which is EPF, but were covertly reclassified as daily wages. Now, that is again very weird thing shortly thereafter, and stripping them of these protections. They work long hours peeling fish heads on cold tables without gloves under harsh conditions and merger wages. The farming failures in their family force them into this work, now making them vulnerable to exploitation. Now, this article talks about that. The key highlights are a case of employer ease, areas of concern, and it's all about dignity, rights, and justice. So you must go through this article because this article is very relevant for your discussion on free trade and versus protectionism, labor policy, social security, informalization, all these things. For employment perspective, it's very important. Again, it's for society perspective, this article is very important. So you must go through this article once. Then the second article is India recorded the highest green gas emissions for 2024. However, in per capita terms, India's emissions remained less than half the global average. Now, this article from the Hindu, this reports that India recorded the largest absolute increase in greenhouse emission gases, which is GHG emission in 2024, adding 165 MT CO2e million tons of CO2 equivalent, the highest among all nations. This pushes India's total net anthropogenetic GHG emissions to 57,700 in 2024, and that's a very big jump from 1500 in 2023. So this article talks about India's contribution to this global context and also talks about top emitters from per capita income, which is the top emitter is you can see here Russia, then United States, then China, European Union, world, Indonesia, and then India. Now, sector-wise emission has also been discussed here in this one, and then the change from 2023 to 2024 has also been discussed. This is very relevant for GS paper 3, which is environment and climate change, because India's rising emissions versus low capita per income. So these are key for CBDRC principle. If you want a deeper analysis of these articles, please do watch our DNA video. That is it for today. Thank you for watching.